Bro is about to get his whole family in trouble. Now this kid, his name is Bryce, and he's 17. And one night, he's out driving around, and at some point during the night, Bryce had smoked a little Zaza. And so he's cruising around, feeling good, and he's speeding, and that is when this guy spots him, who we'll just call Officer. So Officer sees him and he pulls out, and Bryce notices the red and blue lights flashing behind him, and he's like, oh, damn it, I'm getting pulled over. And so he pulls over, and Officer goes to his car, and he starts telling him what's going on.
Here's my stop, you're going 73 and 55.
Any kind of drugs or alcohol or anything in the car?
No.
And, no big deal, just a speeding ticket. But then, Officer notices an odor coming from inside the car. He smells that Zaza Bryce has been smoking, which means Bryce is underage and driving under the influence. And right then, bam, another car pulls up near them. And driving this car is this woman, who we'll just call Mom, because she's Bryce's mom. And apparently Mom was at a family event nearby, so she drove over to see why her son was being pulled over. And Officer notices when Mom pulls up.
Can I help you with something?
It's my son.
Okay, do you have the insurance?
I don't have it on me right now. How fast does it
It's
go?
going 73 and a 55. And it smells like weed in the car. You know he smokes weed.
It doesn't everybody. I don't know about it. So
Okay.
there's stuff in his car is what you're telling me?
That's what it looks like.
You're going to get him out and look through the car?
I'm going to search the vehicle.
Okay, so Officer deals with Mom, and then he goes to search Bryce's car. And that is when shit starts to get crazy.
Hop out for me, bud.
Don't get out of the car. Don't get out of the car.
Hop out of the car.
Why?
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Because it smells like weed in the car, and they're shaking the car. If you don't move, you are going to get arrested too, ma'am.
You can arrest me.
If you don't move, you need to leave my stop now.
I'm just.
No, he wants
You
to
need to
arrest
leave
me.
my stop.
Pull me over for speeding. That's.
Yeah, no,
I can't.
You need to leave my stop now.
you can arrest me.
Get back in your car and leave.
I'm going to be here
I'm
with
telling
my
you right
17-year-old
now.
son.
All right,
I will be here with my... He's
Just
pulling
let it go.
He is pushing me.
You're under arrest.
Get on video.
Nope,
Get
you're
on
under
video.
arrest.
Get on video.
You're under
Get
arrest.
up.
Get on the
What,
ground.
Are you kidding me?
Nope,
Get on
I'm
video.
not kidding you. I told you to stop.
Get it on video, Bryce. Get on video. Are you kidding me right now? Get off of me.
And so he's trying to arrest her, and they fight, and then Bryce kind of steps in and tries to intervene, and he gets too close to the officer, and it becomes this whole chaotic scene.
Did nothing. I stopped for my 17-year-old
Relax.
kid.
Stand up.
Get off. Get off.
You want to go to jail too?
off.
Get out of my face.
My hands are up. My
Get
hands are up.
off. Get off of us. Who are
Turn
you?
around.
My hands are up.
What is wrong with
My
you?
hands are up. I haven't done anything.
I told you.
Put your hands up. Put your hands
You're
up.
under arrest.
Help.
Hands are up.
Help.
Stop. I told you to stop.
Hands are up. What the did you do?
You don't get out of my face.
off.
What? My hands are
You're
up.
gonna get tased.
What am I doing?
Stop.
What am I doing?
Oh my God.
You're gonna get tased.
But then, if you listen closely, you can hear Bryce say something that only someone who had smoked a lot of Zaza would say.
Brian.
I already have him on the way, bud.
And funny enough, Bryce does call the police, and you can hear him in the video calling the police on the police.
There's a police that's
Get on
illegally
video.
arresting my mother for
Get on
nothing.
video.
That she did nothing wrong. There's a
Stop.
police. There's a sheriff.
Put your other hand behind your back.
Arresting my mother for nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back.
On the ground because she came over here.
He is pushing me
Put
down.
I'm a minor.
And so Bryce gets all mad, and he tries to interfere, and he's getting up in the officer's face, trying to grab his arm.
She can't breathe.
Touch me again, you're gonna get tased.
She can't breathe.
Touch me again,
She can't
you're
breathe.
gonna get tased.
She can't. Okay,
I'm telling you right now.
I'm not touching you, am I?
Back up.
No.
I can't breathe.
Back
What
up.
am I doing illegal? What
Back
am I doing
up.
illegal?
Can't breathe.
What am I doing illegal?
Breathe.
Let her breathe. Officer's not letting my mom breathe right now.
Help me.
Really?
Help, please.
Stop.
Arrest. Hey, put your hand behind your
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back, please. For me, mother.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
What did she do wrong? What did she do wrong, sir? What did she do wrong to be slammed on the ground? Tell me. Tell me, please. Tell me. Hands are
Hands
up.
behind your back.
Hands are up.
Hands behind your back.
Hands are up.
And bam, bro ends up getting arrested too. And while he's being detained, if you pause the body cam footage, you can see Mom is already out in the middle of the road in handcuffs trying to walk away. And at one point, they're both on their knees screaming for help.
On your knees. Get down.
Somebody record this. Somebody record this. Record it, please.
Oh.
Then, if you can believe it, another family member shows up, like out of nowhere, and it looks like they might try to intervene too. I mean, you could see them in the footage here, and you can hear the officer yelling at them.
Stay back!
And so, after all this madness, minutes later, other officers show up, and they finally get this crazy situation under control. And they put Bryce in the back of the police car, and bro is just talking trash the whole way.
So what have I done wrong? Besides speeding.
Get in the car.
I know, I am gently.
Get in the car.
You can be polite, you're a bitch. Move your foot.
Jesus Christ.
And of course, when they put Mom in the car, she's still yapping too.
It's like really small.
Hope you enjoy jail tonight.
Maybe get in better shape, badass.
Oh, but it doesn't stop there, because once they clean up the scene, Mom is still handcuffed in the back of the police car. So when Officer gets in to take her back to the station, she just vomits this amazing amount of trash talk to him.
I have so many connections, you have no idea what you just said, sir. We have that all on video. It's going on everything.
I have it on video too,
Good.
ma'am.
That is great.
So-
Because you told me I couldn't stay with my 17-year-old son.
You're right.
And then you forced me on the ground.
Shh, we're not gonna sit here and argue,
Shit,
ma'am.
your job is on the line. You don't know my connections. It's going on. It's
Okay.
going down.
Okay,
I will be, yeah.
that's perfectly fine.
I hope your kids, I hope your wife, I hope they all get because you are a Karma is a How dare you treat me and my son that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's all fun and games to you, isn't it?
Not really. Is your name Jessica?
You.
Okay.
Mother ass, I'm gonna blow this up on you.
Okay.
Watch, you don't know who you with.
Okay.
You better take pictures of the bruises you left, mother. You almost killed me. I'm on the ground telling you I can't breathe, and you still got your knee in my back. I couldn't breathe. Who the do you think you are? You don't even know what you just said. What's your name, fat ass?
My name.
Fat ass? Is that it? That looks about right.
Negative.
The little fat ass with the little that sounds right. That's it. You just lost your job. You watch. You don't know who I know around here. Fat ass mother with a small would blow this up. I will make sure of it.
Listen, you have the right to
No, you
remain
shut up.
silent.
And so, funny thing, as it turns out, I guess Mom doesn't have any connections and doesn't really know anyone with influence, because ultimately, bam, Officer throws her in jail. Here's her mugshot. Or at least I think this is her mugshot, and this is what I could find. And from what I read, Mom pleads guilty and she gets probation and community service. Nothing too crazy. Meanwhile, Bryce, I actually couldn't find anything on Bryce. Probably because he's a minor, so he probably didn't get in that much trouble. Anyway, cool family. And a huge shout out to Leonardo.ai for sponsoring this video. If you make videos and you want to make really badass art for those videos, like this, or like this, like look at how cool that is. Sign up for Leonardo.ai.